Root AI Virgo. Each year, the farming industry reaches new levels of productivity. And although the advanced technologies that have already been implemented can perform many tasks, there's no limit to innovation. For example, harvesting is still a hard job, which in most cases can only be performed by people. Soon, however, this may change. Modern robotics companies have already begun to showcase innovative machines capable of making a real revolution in agriculture. This, for example, is Virgo, from the American company Root AI. It is a robot designed for autonomous harvesting. It uses 3 different technologies that make it possible for the robot to cope with different tasks quickly and efficiently. The first is real-time fruit analysis. A special camera allows the smart system to see fruits and vegetables, and then, based on color, determine their ripeness. In the video, you can see how the green fruits remain intact. The robot only registers the red fruits. The second technology is the ability to pick fruits without damage. Patented manipulators hold the fruits gently enough not to damage them. And finally, the third technology is the smart movement. The robot evaluates each plant and chooses the best path to the ripe fruit so as to not damage the vines and the rest of the harvest. MF2370 Ultra HD. Every year after harvesting, huge amounts of straw and hay are left in the fields. Leaving it like that would not be a good idea, as it is a valuable feed for different livestock. Specialized equipment such as balers collect and prepare the hay for storage. Its use allows to raise the quality of the material, while reducing hay losses and the time required for the drying process. The baler presses the grass into bales. Their density is so high that after being packed in film, they can be stored for up to 2 or 3 years without losing their quality. The machine you see on the screen is the MF2370 Ultra HD. Its manufacturer is the American company Massey Ferguson. The model is designed for the highest possible performance. It packs 15 to 20% more hay into each bale than similar machines. Thicker and heavier bales result in lower storage and transportation costs. See and spray. Harvesting is not the only task that robots can handle. Soon they'll be taking over mechanical weeding as well. Prototypes of robotic weeders are already being tested and are making good progress. Now, you are looking at the brainchild of the California-based company Blue River. Even though you still need a person to operate the See and Spray, the machine takes over most of the work. This attachment has been designed to pass between the beds without hitting or damaging them. At the bottom, there are cameras that provide vision to the machine. Surprisingly, the intelligent system instantly recognizes weeds and distinguishes them from crops. The technology used is something like a facial recognition system. The developers state that when the machine first saw amaranth, it didn't understand what it was. Then they show the robot dozens of pictures of this plant, and the system turned into an expert. It can tell amaranth from thousands of other plants. In other words, the machine is capable of learning and improving. The next interesting feature is how See and Spray fights weeds. It sprays a toxic chemical directly onto the plant. It uses a minimal amount of it, but it's nevertheless destructive. In comparison with conventional methods, See and Spray requires 90% less pesticides to treat a field. It is noteworthy that the robot doesn't really care what, where, or how much to spray, so it might as well be used for applying liquid fertilizers as well. Veneroni Mobile Pumps. Irrigation pump stations are important agricultural equipment that greatly simplifies field maintenance. Typically, they're large stationary machines that take water from a closed source and deliver it directly to the field. The problem is that even a high output hardly compensates for its most obvious disadvantage. A stationary unit can't be moved to another location and can only treat a limited number of fields. That is why an irrigation station from the Italian company Veneroni is on our list today. Unlike similar devices, it is mobile and can be attached to any standard tractor. The system shown here is fuel efficient, versatile, and flexible. The manufacturer also highlights its reliability and high load resistance. Some models are equipped with a hydraulic mechanism which extends the pipe, resulting in more irrigation possibilities. The Naio Dino. Spraying pesticides is an effective way to get rid of weeds in the field, but it's not the only one. Don't forget the good old mechanical way. And that is exactly what the next robotic machine was designed for. This is Dino, developed by French specialists from Naio Technologies. Its operating speed is not very high, only 4 km/h, but it works better than a person. The machine can handle up to 5 hectares of fields in a 9-hour shift. Remarkably, it can navigate independently thanks to the built-in cameras. The smart system evaluates every plant that enters the lens, carries out deep analysis, and distinguishes crops from weeds. Deep machine learning algorithms are implemented in the robot, so that over time Dino begins to handle its tasks more efficiently. The system also counts all the plants it sees and helps farmers to better assess the situation in the field. Yanmar YM Tractor. What at first glance is just a new but unremarkable tractor is in fact a perfect machine that can increase productivity and reduce farmers' expenses. You are looking at the machines from the Japanese company Yanmar. The line is called YM, and it comprises of 2 compact models with an output of 47 and 60 horsepower. They were inspired by the farmer's desire to have a really powerful and efficient tractor at an affordable price and in a compact form. This is exactly what the Yanmar YM tractor offers. Despite its modest size, it has a spacious 50-litre fuel tank and a high operating load. The high ground clearance ensures optimum cross-country ability in all conditions. The width of both machines does not exceed 2 meters. Smash. The last amazing machine today is a mobile, modular robotic platform. In the future, the developers plan to completely replace tractors and combines with these machines, thus eliminating the need for manual labor. Smash is the result of the combined efforts of 10 companies from all over the world. More than 4 million euros have been spent on the project. The system consists of a mobile base, a robotic arm, a drone, and a ground station. All these modules work together to cope with a wide variety of tasks. For example, the system can monitor and control soil conditions and take samples for analysis. It can also be used to apply different chemicals to the soil. These can be both fertilizers and pesticides. The initial tests are scheduled for this year and will be carried out on a vineyard in the Italian province of Pisa. Hey, stop being lazy, it's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts from the past, the present, and even the future. The power of nature and wild animals, amazing facts and unsolved mysteries. You'll find all this and much more here. Subscribe now, you won't regret it.